losing you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your thought bubble, to your corner, to your home, to your living room, because this is the Living with Lowell podcast. I'm your host, Bill I, and we got a nice topic for you single people out there. Marriage and love, ladies and gentlemen. Serious issue in Muslim society, but you know what? It's a serious issue in all society. Because we got some trouble out there, bros. Especially for my bros out there. We got some trouble. Now, my viewpoint is that I love the couples that grow together. I hate the topic or the thought of, let's get a job, get a degree, have a household ready, and then pursue. No, bro. No. I love it when I see people get married young and then grow with each other. I love it. It tears me up, to tell you the truth. But Muslims today, we're exposed to a disgusting society and we can't do anything about it. If you live overseas, if you live here, God, if you live in Mecca, you're screwed, bro. So here are your tips from the most single man there is, your friend Lo. And that is, get married as soon as possible. For my Muslim guys out there. For my non-Muslim guys, find you a girlfriend, bro. Find you a girlfriend. Have some companionship. Because you get lonely. Tell you the truth, bro. I had the summer. My whole family's in Jordan and Palestine. And I am bored as hell. And I see my friends, bro, whether they have their girlfriends or they have the people who they're talking to on the messages, the iMessage, and they're enjoying their time. And I sit here and I talk about the masjid 24/7. Now, if that does not show you I don't have a life, then I don't know what does. But I am completely against the thought of delaying marriage for when you get your degree and when you have a job. Because you need to enjoy your time. And you need to have some kids. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of kids. But kids are a blessing. And we need to populate the earth with a bunch of Muslims. Anyway, marriage, I feel like, has been dissolved a little bit. I agree that we need to get married young. But I feel like we're getting married to the wrong people. Look at young Muslim men right now. You see them getting married to we're finding 2 or 3 women before they actually find the one. We're technically taking it these days as a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. But sign a couple papers. Yeah, if you want a legal marriage, go ahead. And then you move on. Bro, take it easy. You need to take it easy. If you dissolve that bond that is marriage, you're not going to feel at that. And that's not good. You don't want to do that to yourself. You don't want to do that to your family. You don't want to do that to the women. As much as we might complain about our women, they are a blessing. They are strong, especially the Muslim women these days. They are strong, independent women. Don't let the media tell you otherwise, but they are strong, independent women. And they deserve a strong, independent man with them, who are a partnership. Not one is more superior than the other. Marriage is a partnership. You need to grow together. You don't want one person doing the work and then the other person sitting doing nothing at home. The kids need to have both parents available, if possible. Because when they see what dad is doing, when they see what mom is doing, they base that as their role models. They say, I want to be like dad. I want to be like mom. I want to have the relationship like mom and dad. I just, with current Muslim society, with young men and women these days, it's hard to see that. It's hard to see them having kids. I'll be honest. A lot of these young men And young women getting married these days, I struggle to see them really growing and having a family. Yeah, there are a few who are like perfect couple. And I know one, just saying. Perfect couple. And the best of the best. But there are a majority that I think just need, to wait a bit. To find the right person. Don't find one girl and you're like, bro, she religious. She beautiful. She from my country. I like her parents like me. Do it. Done. 1 year later, it didn't work out. No, man. You need to take time. What do we take out from what I just said? Get married young, but at the same time, take your time. Because we see what goes on these days, man. We see what goes on these days when people delay it. When you delay your marriage, when you delay that bond, that halal bond, you are doing a lot of bad things to yourself and to the people around you. And we see how hard it is to get out of that also. The worst thing a man can do in today's society that I believe is engage in a haram relationship. You are selling your dignity and your honor for just a little bit of pleasure. My guy, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It really isn't. We continuously see it. And that stretches out to the greater public, to our schools and everything. That we have young Muslim men and women who get this sudden urge because they see the others are doing it. Why can't I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? I'm sitting at home doing nothing, and my friends are sitting with their girls at home, enjoying their time, enjoying their youth, their livelihood. It's not worth it, man. I hate to be mean, but I am absolutely disgusted by these high schoolers and middle schoolers who are going home every single week with like a new girl, new guy. They having sex, and then they come home and it didn't work out. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. There are words for that. I can't say it on the podcast because I got family watching. How can one sell out themselves to engage in these things and not think about it? And with the greater society, the parents don't even care. It's an accomplishment. Oh, my boy lost his virginity. Hallelujah. Guys in high school saying, "Oh, I'm still a virgin," then they get messed around with. Losing your Then again, I haven't really had a girl approach me, even though I am the hottest piece of meat on the aisle. Noor, Habibi, welcome to the living room.
Thank you.
Well, tell me about yourself. How's life, man?
Alhamdulillah, my name is Noor. I'm currently an artist, multidisciplinary artist. I do clothes, I do music, I write books, do photos occasionally. Just portrait mode on my iPhone, but
Bro, you are something.
it's whatever, man. I'm just working.
You are the Mark Zuckerberg of teenagers.
Start school in a little bit. I don't say that much, but
just drop out, man. What do you think of this topic, man? Marriage and love. Something in Muslim society that really is not talked about a lot these days.
it's really not talked about a lot. Just from my own experience, my parents, my family, and people I know, there's a lot of young marriages.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of young marriages. It's tough. A lot of people get divorced. I think right now in the U.S. it's literally 50% of all marriages end in divorce, and 50% make it. So it's tough out there right now. It's tough to get cuffed. A lot of people people growing up are thinking it's an outdated institution. But in Islam, like you're not doing anything else, man. You just gotta get married. There's no girlfriends. There's no, oh, let me move in with her. Let me travel with her. Let me do this, etc. Whatever. There's none of that. You get to know her. You court. You guys get engaged. You guys hang out, and you guys get married. So, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, marriage is a beautiful thing.
And yeah, people would say that's more conservative, but I see it as more safer, bro.
It's a safer route for sure.
So man, tell me some things. What's going on with life?
Nothing. I'm not. I can't speak for myself. I'm only 17, but hopefully, inshallah, got some stuff in the works. I'm just working. That's my life right now. I'm just working. I'm going to school.
Just working. You're working your ass off.
That's just the goal. So I can provide. So I can have money. So I can do these things. You know. I can be ready to get married. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm living with your editor over here at MSU.
Hamza Khan. Shout out Hamza Khan. He's the one who
Shout out
edits all the
Hamza
videos. He's the one who makes the channel, bro.
And he'll teach me how to live with someone
I
else.
don't want to start being with that man.
He'll literally teach me how to live with someone else. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have words of wisdom. Like I said, I'm 17. I'm a kid. I'm just working. You know, I just say don't get caught up in that stuff. You know, live a straight life. Go through college. Get a degree. Find your wife in college. That's where you find your wife. That's where you find your wife. College. Because then you're slightly educated. You're slightly grown. I mean, no one's really an adult probably until they're 30. Let's just be real. Because I prefer, in theory, getting married young. Because, yeah, you grow with the person, you're there, and they're like developmental stages. It's definitely a stronger bond, but there's more risk to it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you have that feeling, then go for it. I encourage it. That's my 2 cents.
All right, Doody. We talked about this issue, man. Tell me what's going on with the personal life, bro.
This is a great platform to be on, so I appreciate Luai for having me on this podcast. So for me, I mean, the things I guess I'd plug myself for is I'm working on a lot of projects. The most recent one, the one you'll see very soon, is called VEUX, VEUX. Follow us on Instagram at VEUX.us. And it's a full cut and sew fashion line that's inspired from my French and Indian heritage. And I also am into streetwear, so I'm kind of combining high-end fashion and streetwear to provide to you guys, loosely inspired by my French and Indian heritage. So that'll be coming out very soon. I have about 5 collections designed in the vault right now. Looking to get how it's going to be made, supply chain, packaging, all that other stuff. So everything should be coming to you very, 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 very soon.
All right, man. Thank you, Noor, for everything. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This has really been a dream for me to start this. Thank you, Hamza. Without you, this channel would be dead. And good luck on your trip, wherever you may be when this thing goes live. Anyway, subscribe to the Living with Low podcast channel. We see where we go with this, man. If we make it big, we make it big. If we stay local, we stay local. Make some local entertainment. Subscribe, watch out what we do in the future. And I sign off from your living room with Dwight.